Infinite Tarot 888. This message is for Leo. Now, Leo, this message may resonate or not. Take what does, baby, and send the rest to the universe. Let it be for someone else. Now, Leo, I just got off doing, a long ass reading, but Spirit God told me, hey, do another one. So I don't know. He's going to save that one for later. I don't know. It may be a bonus. Hit like 30, 40 minutes, but let's go. They want a new reading? Okay, let's keep it moving. For some of you guys, there are changes coming into your life. Some of you guys, you guys have been waiting for this change. Here, it's almost like, when is it going to happen? And you've been patient. Leo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Look, some of you guys are in this energy where you're well dressed, your emotions are balanced. Look, people are seeing you in this vibration, and you're in your King of Cups. You're like, you know what? This is somebody that's manifesting, Now, you could have been coming out of I'm hearing, a tremendous unjustice divorce. They could have put you in this energy. It's just terrible, but you don't look like it. If you look right here, look. And people are like, Leo, what the fuck is wrong with that? Shit wasn't fair. It's almost like they figured you would be in this energy, right here going, hanging on to the last. Because some of you guys, Leo, the person you could have been or you were divorcing from, they were freaking unfair. They wanted you in this situation. For a lot of you guys, they're operating out of this Jezebel. I'm hearing Jezebel narcissistic energy. I'm hearing they picked it up from a coworker, something like that. Someone that, I don't know. Somebody you might have told them. You noticed the difference. You noticed the change. This particular person started to dabble. This person picked up some energies that they shouldn't have picked up, but they did it at a spike. Some of you guys are dealing, if you went through a divorce, you're dealing with somebody that played this tick for tack. Look, I'm getting this image right here that karma's about to reap that ass. And some of you guys, like I said, they were picturing you, because some of you guys, they might have took you to the cleaners, I'm hearing. But Leo, you don't even look like it. You must you must have cancer in your chart or a water in your chart, but you're like, you still expressing love, and they expected you to fight for every little penny. But I'm hearing, Leo, you gave it to God. And some of you guys are teaching people how to trust in God, because a lot of people would, in your position, would have created, the emperor would have came out of them. It would have not been a good situation, because nobody wants to take advantage. Nobody wants to be taken advantage of. Nobody, especially from someone you're trying to be more fair than anything. Because the person you were with, the greediest person that you were with, they had zero. And the way God was moving you in this situation, you might have not been perfect, because some of you guys, you were exiting this relationship, and you might have been getting financial abuse, but you wasn't acting like this. You were obeying God, and hey, we got to do it this way. Some of you guys were dealing with a pastor, maybe guidance, like spiritual guidance, and was, helping you exit this relationship without having so much chaos. And I'm hearing this particular person that you were dealing with, Leo, they were doing the same thing. For some of you guys, if you're the male listening, you allowed them to have classes about, Bible classes, whatever. In other words, this particular person, there's no excuse that they didn't have wisdom, knowledge of what they were doing to hurt you. Because if it was a third party situation, you came clean with it. Yes, this is what it is. You know what? I think we need to, because maybe the question came up, hey, do we work on this or not? And your person might have said, hey, how would you like it if I do it? And Leo, you bossed the fuck up, and you might have told this person, let me tell you one thing, that shit ain't gonna work. I see. Either we cut it off like this right now. In other words, you put your rules, the same rules you had before, and you laid them out. You laid them out right here. Look on the table. This is how I feel. Da 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 da. And you made it to where, hey, if we got to part ways, let's do it. But let's do it right. Some of you guys didn't want to hurt the kids, but you guys were dealing with somebody, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, that wanted revenge. They were full of resentment. But I'm hearing something crazy right now. This person didn't want to leave you. After you put them, you basically you put them in their place and told them, hey, this is how I feel. This is my morals. No, it ain't gonna happen. I'd rather split up. Nah, this person plotted. And some of you guys sit back and analyze. And it's almost like God's giving you clarity. Because this person was already in that situation. You called them out. And that's what they were hiding. And you're coming to find out, because if whoever's resonating with this reading, this person put you in a position where it knocked you off this fucking chair. And the crazy thing is, if you were dealing with spiritual warfare, I don't know why I'm getting, because it's like you were dealing with conflict. Conflict before you even started having conflict with your own family members. This particular person caused division, and God hates 6 things. I'm hearing 7 things. The 7th one is causing division or discord within a family. This person did that. But this person also knew you were going through a spiritual war. And if this is going to resonate, because I'm hearing something about a kid getting possessed with some kind of demon or something, and it was some of you guys that are going to resonate with this particular person. The reason you were staying distant is because of the spiritual warfare that you were dealing with, your spiritual awakening. It was hard on you. You were dealing with your pastor, your spiritual guidance, people that were helping you on this spiritual path. But something happened to one of your kids, boy or girl, and they were witness. So it wasn't just the ordinary, hey, you know what, it was a third party situation. No, it was something serious. It was something spiritual behind this situation. So some of you guys, the karma behind this, and this is maybe why God wanted me to redo it. There was something behind this lesson. For some of you guys, you stayed obedient, even though you went through this trial of humiliation, because whoever's going to be resonating with this, the way they humiliated you, it was something that you wouldn't allow. Even God wouldn't have allowed it. But you stayed obedient, and it's almost like God was telling you, don't say nothing, don't react. And you're like, but why? And God telling you, use your intuition. I want you to go within. You didn't understand it in the beginning, but you were in this training. And then you started to have this aha moment. And you walked away from what no longer resonated. Even if there was barrier, this is you walking away and aligning with your heart and letting go of pain and starting to see it from a higher perspective, a godly perspective, why this was going on. So it wasn't no more about how they were going to betray you, because some of you guys, you told them how it was going to happen. They denied it. You told them how this betrayal was going to happen. And look, hasta en la cama, look, I'm telling you, for some of you guys, you were shown, and maybe you called this person out. And it was people that you knew, which is as crazy as the nastiest thing, you know? And look, it could have been when you were having parties or something. Cochino, you know, somebody you knew so close. For some of you guys, the tree doesn't fall, or the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Because for some of you guys, your testimony is gonna, it's gonna, is gonna, I'm hearing for spirit. Your testimony, when you talk about this, it's not to insult them, but it's gonna expose how the mama did her daddy, how the father did the son, you know. It is gonna be something that's gonna shock people, and it's almost like this parental figure might have showed up back into their lives after marriage. Because for some of you guys, you were dealing with somebody that was abandoned, rejected from their whole family, and they and it's almost like God placed you on their path, and you became the biggest blessing, changed his or her life complete. You're gonna know somebody. If this isn't you, this is somebody, a cousin, a relative, a best friend, changed their whole entire life. This particular person could have been promiscuous, but you didn't know. They hid it. It was a change when the mama came back. For some of you guys, the mama obtained a house, and if you guys knew how dirty they did, by letting a pedophile, it's almost like blackmailing a pedophile instead of putting them in jail. And this is deep. This is deep. The Chariot with the moon again. Look at this. The secrets are going to be exposed, and look, they're not going to like it. For some of you guys, there's the King of Cups. This is you in this energy. And you're being, it's like everything's coming to light, and you're doing good. You're trusting in God, and they want to come towards you, and they betrayed you almost like unexpectedly. For some of you guys, this consisted of taking your personal, not only your valuable things. Some of you guys, as soon as they put charges on you, they might have took your bank accounts, everything, with no way of communicating. You guys couldn't. And if this particular person, because I heard earlier that discord caused a discord, it's almost like this particular person planned it out. Some of you guys, they might have even manipulated a sibling of yours to create a campaign, a smear campaign, and have people turn on you. And these people believe, for some of you guys, these people could have been using moon magic to turn people against you. Look, but this particular person is gonna die in the bed. They're gonna have no bueno. They're gonna, some of them already, because of them, who you warned them about and what they were doing. Look, STD, some kind of incurable disease is coming, and they're, you know, it's for some of you guys. Look, they don't even know who ran. That's nasty. Who they were in bed with, all to just, man or female, out of spite, out of sight. Look, for some of you guys, in and out, they were in and out. They had this anger that they wanted to hurt you, because some of you guys were in the public, well known, and they were pissed because some of you guys, they were being replaced, but they did nothing. For some of you guys, They, for some of you guys, because they were already doing things before you. You called them out. Look, they burned their own house. It's almost like I'm hearing they sabotage their own relationship. This relationship in the past could have been like this. But this particular person, you'll know who you're dealing with. This could be somebody with water in their Venus. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys are going to find out what's going on at work. Look, they're being found out. They say they're at work, and look, it's almost like, who's next? And this could be even an employee. If this was your old business, the whole fucking crew. The devil has to come out. And some of you guys, you just walked away. At one point, they had protection. Look, nobody would probably even mess with, but the way they betrayed you, look, you hold back. The universe tells you, nope, go within hermit mode, or puts you in hermit mode. And this is where God puts you. And still, this particular person is raging because they got a taste of power. The Jezebel spirit I'm hearing, because it's almost like God is sitting here like, oh yeah. And God throws some coins, for some of you guys during the COVID, whatever loans we're going through, or for employees, here comes a big draw comes in. And the universe is sitting back and saying, all right, let me see what you're going to do with it. And knowing that have pertained to you. But they felt this greed, this power, and you're going to know this particular person because, look, they're about to be caught, man or woman, with the same person they said they weren't fucking with. For some of you guys, look, they only have this because of your reputation or your family's reputation, but they hang on to a sibling, which is a betrayer regardless. And here, look, they get caught again. And this is even their ancestors. What the fuck are you doing? So everything is coming out to light from this particular person. Look, from people creeping in and out. This particular person, their mind is somewhere else. Their mind is to screw you over, man or female. By then, if it's a man, he don't even care no more, and they're coming in and out. I'm hearing this particular person, they did it to themselves. They caused it to themselves. Look, for some of you guys, they're pissed off because you're about to get new love. There's an earth sign that's coming in to offer you. They want to advance, and this is a queen. This is somebody that has their shit together. They're gonna come in. They're use their intuition, even in the dark. They know what to do. They have their intuition. This person, and in the dark they shine. And look, your ancestors are freaking happy. They're jumping up and down, and it's like that's the right one. So for a lot of you guys, this particular person that you were dealing with, that you were trying to exit, you were trying to divorce, it's almost when you called the divorce, they wanted to make the whole world know or think that they cut you off. But no, the universe knew the whole time. So that's why they hurt you, and they hurt you good. They betrayed you pretty good, and they laughed about it. They were laughing the whole time. Look, they had somebody they were dealing with. For a lot of you guys, look, they were walking around like they were king dingaling, or if it was a lady, like she was the whole shit, but she's about to fall straight into her own fucking, into the falling right off the cliff. This particular person was acting out of their masculinity. I'm hearing as soon as God, some of you guys turned over your power. You were dealing with the death, the situation. They took advantage. If it was financial abuse, look, the 10 of Swords, look what's coming towards them. And look, some of them, you told them they were hiding money. That same people they betrayed. For some of you guys, if they teamed up against you with your own enemies, they fell straight into that trap. Because once they lost your protection, it's almost like the fucking wolves are gonna be howling at them, and they're gonna be like, where's that money that you said you had? And they lose this blessing. It's a lost blessing because justice come in the same way they betrayed you, Leo. Sun, moon, rising. This particular person is gonna fall. If this particular person was even a sibling, the whole family knows they're falling from grace. This particular sibling could have even betrayed the mother. Could have. The communications coming in, a heavy burden of what happened. Somebody's coming in with the truth and they don't like it. For some of you guys, they were being blackmailed. But look, muy chingona, muy chingon. They wanted your blessings. But now, for some of you guys, that sibling, even your ancestors, it's almost like they betrayed their own lineage. Do you know what goes down in the spirit realm when somebody does that? This person's going to have a harsh reality like crazy. So yeah, the person that betrayed you, that took that money from you and teamed up with your enemies, they're gonna go right away and they're gonna be left with nothing. They thought they were gonna find love, but they are about to know that they got played, used, and abused. And look, that's how they're gonna end up with the whole team right there. So let's get out of here, Leo. You stand in your power. You go through the situation. You still operate out of love. Even if you got to start from the bottom, it's all right because you're starting from the bottom with God, the universe. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Even if they left you in the desert, you're okay because God is guiding you, directing you. For a lot of you guys, this is your person that betrayed you, the one that divorced you. I see. No questions asked. This was a universe was like, what are you doing? Well, the universe probably even pushed him. Some of you guys, there's no turning back. And you know the deal. So this person wasn't paying. Telling you. But look, this is where they're heading. Not only is your enemies, they teamed up taking the loot, but look, they're gonna the same way they had you out there, not having a place to go or wondering how, because for a lot of you guys, you were so blessed. There was people they put in your path, amazing people. But this particular person, look, is gonna be left out, holding on to their last penny. They're gonna feel like the ground is gonna eat them up. Look, they're gonna feel like, and look, they're gonna feel vulnerable because these people are coming after them, man or female, and you don't have nothing to do with it. You're already divorced. You're done. They took advantage of you. You said, God, you handle. You know what you know. You know what you got to do. Let it be your will. If it is meant for them to have them, let them have it, God. But if it was meant for me, may you be my vindicator. And you give it to God. And this person's thinking because look, they betrayed you like Judas. Look, for some coins. For some of you guys, man, they sold you out to the laws, to whoever, even people, and they partied and they had all these escapades and in the red zone or whatever. But look, this is you right now. And this is you heading, look, passionately. Heading for new love is what I'm hearing. And look, the divine brings you true love. For some of you guys, if they sabotage that love that you were about to get, that you were heading towards, because for a lot of you guys, when they betrayed you, you could have went to jail or prison, falsely accusations. For some of you guys, they're investigating that. If there was something foul with kids, some of you guys might have warned them, that's being investigated. Spiritually or here, they're gonna receive their karma because you meant good. For a lot of you guys, you tried 7 times. God, the universe saw you trying to tell your truth. And if this is a detective, they're looking straight at these 3 people that were involved. Could have been 2 women and a man, or a man that acts like a woman, kiss ass, or I'm hearing, or something like that. But they're being looked at. And this, maybe they know one detective, maybe one of the police they knew, but this guy, I'm hearing Dick Tracy, something like that. This guy, they don't see him coming. This fucker is like the devil. He's about to find out the truth. For some of you guys, they were plotting on you. If you had life insurance, they were fucking happy. They were already thinking like, oh man, when he dies, I'm gonna have all the loot. I'm gonna have all the blessings. And they were reminiscing, oh yeah, I love him, but fuck him, when he dies. And they were just thinking about the money. They were forgetting about the love. And look, the universe, God, sees everything. They're just worried about the money. For a lot of you guys, people are seeing they only married you for what you could provide for them. And that's why a lot of you guys were wanting to have that divorce. Some of you guys were willing to do the 50-50. It was part of the law, and that's what God was saying, even though they didn't deserve it. And for a lot of you guys, you're going to see it. If you're resonating with this, people are around going to see it like, man, they don't even deserve it because they had nothing. But they wanted everything from you, and to the point where they wanted you to expire. Look, but the universe said no. And everything you put out, what you do to others is going to come back tenfold. For some of you guys, when you were dealing with infidelity, you knew, you apologized, and you said, you know what? If you did it, because they did it out of spite, you charged it to the game and said, vámonos. You didn't seek revenge. And there's a difference, guys. Some of you guys, you need to understand, in this position, a lot of people, and they're stressing this out, the way you guys are going to handle this situation with love and allowing God to take care of the situation, because a lot of people come out hurt. For some of you guys, kids came out hurt in this situation, and this is what you were trying to prevent, or somebody around you. God's seen it all. Some of you guys are being, part of your lesson is forgiveness and letting it, having the courage. Because some of you guys, you're gonna have, or you were put in a position where there was a lot of humiliation, and they took this power and they freaking put you, it's almost like they nailed you to the cross. And you're gonna need the courage of this lion to allow God to vindicate you. He's gonna do it way better, because a lot of you guys are like, fuck, I could tear them apart, but it's not your job. And you're being asked to have the love, compassion, turn it over to God, because God has something way better for you. Even if it doesn't seem like it's happening in your favor, trust in God. If you did everything the way you needed to do it. Courage, it says right here. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. And this is where you come in. This is why you had to go through this. Because nobody else in your family could have handled that betrayal like that. But you ace this test, or you will ace this test, and you start to unlock this generational curse. And when you forgive this person, it wasn't even the person that did it. It was a spirit. I said it earlier, a Jezebel spirit. It infiltrated the closest ones to you, and you're about to pass this test. You're going to pass it with courage, and you're going to lead others out of this darkness, and how to gain their power, their position back in life. You're going to lead them to God. You're going to allow them. You're going to inspire people, because you walk through this. It's not that you're talking about it, you read it in a book. You live this. And people see you, and it's almost, the pineapple came out right behind it, and it says right here, you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or the head of the company. And this is what people are going to see, that all along, everything belonged to you. It wasn't a lie. But this relationship, this person, they wanted not only to end your life, they wanted to end your career. They freaking stomped all over your reputation. And you know the Bible says guard it with your life. And in this case, God is going to vindicate that for you. Because they wanted to end your life and your reputation, you're about to receive it tenfold in the future. And look at this, your manifestation skills. It says right here, you have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Oof. And some of you guys will be helping others when it comes to relationships, how to end them, how to let go. Somebody, some of you, you don't understand. A lot of people don't take that risk. A lot of your ancestors were trapped in relationships that they couldn't leave. And you rolled the dice. And even though you went through hell to some of you guys, that person that you were going to get with, you had to leave that behind because you were dealing with so much warfare. But they're still watching and they still are your gift. And this person's is going to bring you wealth. They're meant for you. If they're meant for you, they're going to come back into your life. You don't even got to force it. They can't lie to you because you'll be able to see right through them. God is not going to allow you to go through no more pain. Your pain wasn't in vain. Look, it was part of this journey. It was meant to trap you. But I'm hearing your angels, your ancestors, your angels are all in position to protect you, baby. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Hold on. They want 2 cards, okay? Oh, no, hold on. This card right here says, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and an ease that I've never known before. Look how connected you are with source. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Somebody's about to learn a major lesson when it comes to messing with you. And it's not even you that's putting the lesson or teaching them the lesson. It's God. This puts you on your life purpose. Just know that you're on the right path. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Infinite Tarot 888.